So for guns, I have 4 so far, and I only bought one technically because that's this guy, my AR. 694. It was used. Got it at a gun store. I like it. It's pretty nice. Have only malfunctions I had just because I was new at cleaning it, and when I cleaned it, I didn't clean it the best. Works pretty well. Only thing I like to do is get a new forward handguard for it. Well, the Picatinny rail system, but I heard you can get Picatinny rail systems to attach onto these little holes in here. But at the same time, I'd rather just buy a new forward handguard for it. It's pretty nice. I want to get a hunting scope for it because I got a 5-round magazine for it. But, you know.
Yeah, they're all fucking falling.
No.
They're all fucking annoying.
Forward handguard. It's interesting. This is a mag I got for it. It's really cool. It's clear, see-through. With a little, you can see the little 30 rounders. It's bottom of that blue is when you hit 30 rounds, which is very interesting. It's a nice magazine. I have 63 rounds for it because I fired off 33. I got a box of 100 rounds. Nowadays, that's impossible, so I'm not wasting these until ammo's findable again, if it ever is. But I like this guy. This guy is super cool. In my opinion, it's a nice mag. Fits nice in the gun. Here's the first mag it came with. It's an old little beat up mag. I like it's tan. Matches the grip on it, pistol grip. I like it. It's nice. It's got the same thing. 30 rounds for it. Same rounds. I'm trying to look for some new ammo for it, like some hunting ammo, because I want to go hunting next year with it. But the moment this is all I have. I like the synthetic because this thing is just, I don't know why, I just have a hard time feeding the metal magazines. And this is my metal I got for it. It's a metal 5-rounder. I like the mag. It's a pretty nice mag, but it's a pain in the ass to load. I mean, more unload actually. It's good. Rounds get caught here. It's just a pain in the ass because metal doesn't have the grip that those guys have. But it's nice. It's got a little angle on it. So this looks kind of like a Vietnam War era magazine for like an M4. Well, M4, M16 because they didn't have M4s back then. At least I don't believe they did. But that's for that 3-weight though. I got only one 4-round magazine for it. I got this from someone. They just let me have it, so that's nice. I had a sling for it, but it wasn't the same camo, so I just took it off. Scope's pretty good. I had somebody sight it in for me, but these are my zinc rounds I have. I just got some of these because they were really cheap. And I fired most of them off. There's only 2 I have left. And I have more hunting rounds for it in my safe. And I have about 24 hunting rounds left. 20 of a certain type, and then the other ones are fatter. These guys are just full copper jacket rounds. Pretty nice. They're only $13 for 20, which is pretty good because they're zinc, cheap zinc, and after you shoot them, you have to clean the gun pretty good because they just deposit a lot more black powder than the zinc. Don't know why, they're just dirtier. From my personal experience with them, anyway. I fired 4 rounds of the regular brass ones I normally get for it, and then 4 of these after I cleaned it really good. And just filling these rounds make it a lot more dirtier. One is my 1022 Ruger carbine. Because that's what it's labeled as. Yeah, it's nice. I like the sight system for it. I got the iron sights down below and the scope in the top. The scope needs to be sighted in. It's pretty far off, but the iron sights are pretty accurate. But I haven't really screwed with the sight much, which is the only thing that sucks. The sight's off by at least a foot at 50 yards, which is pretty bad. You gotta work on it. Only thing is, with them that I have a really hard time with, is you need to have like a penny on you or something like that. Normally I don't carry change on me, but they're such a pain in the ass to take. Turn. It normally has like a little little numbers right here. That stuff just got peeled off. It was like a little sticker. So you just take a penny or whatever it is, or a screwdriver, and you turn it. It takes forever to do. I'm not very good at sighting guns yet. I got for $40, I bought a box of 500 rounds for it. This was like when the ammo crap started, so I paid a little bit more than some people said I should have, but it's not too bad. Oh, gonna get a 25 round mag for it soon. And there's even one I looked at I could get for like $30 on Amazon. It's just pretty interesting. I gotta look more into it to make sure I'm not gonna get scammed as a 100-round mag for that thing. This is my 10-round mag for it. These are just the cheap ones I got for 500 for 40. I fired off about 100 rounds of it so far. Well, no, about 70 rounds so far of that. It's the only gun I really shoot right now because it's the only gun or the ammo I'm not short on. So, that's what I deal with. This is the last one. I don't have any ammo for it right now. I did, but I didn't have any way to circulate air, so the guns didn't corrode, luckily, because they were in a separate room at the time where they had a fan on them, so they kind of circulate air so they wouldn't rust. But the ammo was so corroded I had to throw it out. It sucks because I had like 10 rounds in there I didn't use. And it sucks because it's just all of the ammo went to waste because it was so corroded. Like it was the brass part or whatever it was that was on the end of it. It was just literally flaking off, and it had only been like that for like a month. And it just started peeling off like the part of the cartridge. Like the cartridge wouldn't even go in there because it started falling down the barrel because it was so corroded. Like the metal was all rusted apart, and this thing is like, it was surprising because like none of the guns have any rust on them because I've been doing pretty good at keeping the room they're in with a fan so that way they don't rust. But unfortunately, just with the ammo it was different. All my ammo's in my safe. Safe's not air conditioned, but it's not bad. So I have these little boxes, my 308 ammo box. Basically just take it from the 20-round boxes if I get that, put it in there. And my 5.56 have these. These are 50, that's 100 round for my 308. I'm gonna get a 100-round box of 223. Instead of these 50s, I have two 50s, which I didn't realize they had the hundreds of them. And they didn't have any of the 5.56 at the time. That's what I was looking for. But these are really nice. This thing I paid like $3 for this guy. This little box. And it's a nice little plastic box. And this is them. It's just got the 3 rounds left. I got 63 rounds, 2 full 30-round magazines. And then the 3 rounds here. It's pretty nice. I like it. Fits the rounds pretty nice. They don't really shake out. And it closes.
Maybe not a good idea. You're gonna be
Great.
jazz the fuck out.
And for 308, I have this guy here, which is free to open this and drop it in. This is what I got. These are the 20 rounds I have. I like these guys actually. They're pretty nice. They're nice and shiny. These are what I got when I got the gun. I got 20 of these. I only have 4 left. I haven't shot the 308 a lot, which sucks. I only put like, jeez, about like 40. Shit, my 44 rounds for 308 I've only put, which sucks because I would love to have put more. But these are the first rounds I got for it. I just don't like how fat they are in comparison to these guys. They're a lot fatter tip. And I don't know, it just feels weird to me. So I just don't. These are going to be my main hunting rounds, and if I need to sight in the gun before hunting season, may use these. I don't know yet. I might just shoot those for fun one day, because I don't personally, I don't like them. I don't know, they just don't look as appealing. I don't know how much more, if they're more effective or they're less or what. But I've talked to some people and they say these are better. So it all depends. Alright. I had to put my guns back in because my lovely dog decided to sit on my AR-15 barrel, so I had to put that back in there. But I like the spot I have for him. My sister's 243, my buddy's is broken 270. Its stock's broken. I need to fix that. 12 gauge right there. It's an old gun. It's like geez, I don't even know. It's like a 50s, I think, or early to late 70s. I think. I don't even really know. 308's only about like a 3-year-old gun. AR, I don't even have a freaking clue. The 22 long rifle is only about 5 years old. Well, that I know of. But the thing is, it doesn't fit in it. It's too short. I don't have any way to kind of extend it even a little bit, even if it's just like a little metal clamp, a metal rod that would like magnetically stick to the barrel. I like to get one that magnetically sticks to the barrel just so it extends it so it can like adjust properly so its scope doesn't get banged down, which I think is why it's so off site. This is the little light I have. It's pretty well, it's magnetic, and I can just take that off. Super cool. These are my mag stationed. Ammo, the mags that are full, AR. 243s right here. 308, 22 long. And I have this rifle, I got this with my 308. It goes basically around the 308's bolt, so it can't come off. But I primarily, honestly, because it's so easy to use it for, I just put it around my game camera. It's not even locked. I put it on my game camera because it fits perfectly around the game camera, so nobody can just steal the SD card. Because it was like the SD card costs more than the camera, which should not be the way it goes, but that's the way it was for me. And it's definitely been used a bit. You can see it's starting to wear out. But I got 2 ammo boxes up top. This is when I get a new shotgun, which I'm in the process of doing. Is basically just gonna hold. I'm gonna get another one of these to hold 6 boxes full of 25 rounds of buckshot or birdshot or whatever I can find. Right now, I just got my 22 long rifle in it. Here's my box of 22 ammo. I took 1 50 round mag of the cheaper stuff, put it in here, and I got the original ammo for it, which is this stuff here. That 22 I've shot a lot more than any other of my guns, and probably. Well, I like these guys. I keep these guys. I want to keep at least 10 because I can't find any more of them at the moment, which sucks. But now, the first time I went to shoot this 22 though, with these rounds, it jammed the first 3 shots. It's weird because the bullets went off. They just didn't leave the barrel. So I was like, oh, they could just cracked here, and like the bolt was closed. Everything was the way it should have been. I guess something just happened and the gunpowder didn't burn off enough to send this bullet out of the case and downrange. So 3 of them did the same thing. You can tell they tried. They were out like I don't even know, a little bit more than this. They were out. But they just didn't fire. So I was like, oh right, the fucking gun sucks. And then it would fire, but it wouldn't it wouldn't cycle. So I was like, wait, the fuck is that thing doing that? So I just eventually took it apart, which I think is pain. It's the most pain in the ass gun to take apart out of everything here. AR is obviously easiest because it's designed to be. Well, yes and no. That guy's pretty quick too. But yeah, so far I love the whole little setup I have. I plan on getting a new shotgun, a pump action Model 12, about 1947, a 12 gauge. Kind of to replace that guy for my bird. I want to go bird hunting, turkey hunting this year. And that's what I'm going to use to replace that guy. It's a good shotgun, don't get me wrong. It's just a single shot, and its ejector doesn't like it. It sticks, and I've tried to fix it. I've done whatever I can, but it just doesn't like ejecting the rounds. So they just stay in it. You have to take like, I don't know. It's super difficult to eject the rounds to eject properly, which really bums me out. So hopefully the new gun I get will be better. When I still gotta buy it. So unless it's bought at the store first. But yeah, so far that's what I got. And this is basically my other ammo box. It's got some more interior here. This is like I got this, which sucks. I got it when I got the 308. It's just that right there for some reason. I'm gonna open it. That's bent, and it's just so weakened here. I bend it back. I can bend it. I can't really bend it by hand, but I can kind of bend it by hand. But it just, as soon as I go to put it, like tighten it again, after fixing it, even if I like do something special, it just bends back. So I only have it one side. So this box is either gonna have to be repaired or just thrown away, or just use it for what I'm using it for now, which is basically spare parts for the gun safe and for all the guns and stuff. And like my extra little green ammo boxes in there, and this is my old sling from a 308. It's a woodland camo sling, which is the problem with it is This wood, then I don't like it because doesn't match the camo. It looks really ugly on the 308. So wood, then it's not even worth selling because it's only I think $13.50 for it. I'm not gonna make any money off it, so there's no point in selling it. That's what I got so far. I have a good cleaning. This guy is like my first cleaning kit I got, and I bought another cleaning kit that was like even worse than this, and I put it in there. Then I got another one. My room is a mess, so I can't find it, but I have another one. It's a lot bigger, has a lot better parts. I'm gonna need to replace some of the parts because they're worn out. Just go buy individual parts for it. And then I have this one, which is basically, it's not gonna be my to-go one. It's basically going to be if I basically if I find anybody who's new at it, like newer than I am, because I'm pretty new, or just like somebody who doesn't have one at all and can't afford one, I'll just give it to them. The only thing is they'd have to buy cleaning pads because I got rid of all my cleaning pads. I'm cleaning the AR because I got it and it was filthy when I got it. Like, it had not been cleaned, I don't think, in years, and especially because it's been sitting in the gun store for a long time too. So finding ammo for it was a chore and a half. Well, not finding ammo, cleaning it was a chore and a half. I went through like 250 cleaning pads, just get like half of which, or over half of which, were just getting the black powder, like all the powder for it out, the gunpowder and stuff like that. You know, it's so filthy, and even then, I don't even think I got a full clean because it's just so bad. I had to stop because I was running out of pads. I needed to lubricate the fucking thing, but it runs pretty good. Just with the metal magazines, has a hard time feeding. I got these for cleaning. I'm gonna try to clean with these. They're cotton, so I don't like them because my other ones weren't. My other ones are disposable. I'm just gonna try them. I'm not guaranteed they're gonna work, but they were so cheap I couldn't like not try them. Just because the ones I normally get are so. They're basically like paper towel kind of things. Mini paper towels. These are cotton. So like I'm just gonna be one of them. I'm not gonna try to clean them. There's no point to, but I'll try to clean all my guns with them. This is my knife drawer. The knives I have photos of. They're all basically just thrown in there. I need to get new sheaths. I want to get nice leather sheaths for these two. This one here, I like it, but it's more just gonna be for just the looks of it. It's a Rambo knife, and I looked in there, and it's literally after here, the blade goes to right here and stops. So I don't trust it to cut anything. Like, I'm not gonna try to cut anything with it. Like, it's nice. I gotta clean all my knives because they've been sitting here for a while. It's just not honestly worth, because it's just gonna break the first time I try to, like, if I try to chop something with it. Just don't pay attention to that mess. First time I try to chop anything with it, it's just gonna break. Like, I've done some cutting with it, don't get me wrong. I've cut my fingers open with it before, but it's just not worth it because this has got, some people call it a survival knife. I'm gonna take a knife with me to survive in the woods. It would be, where is it? That one, my mossy oak Bowie knife. This is this knife. It's got a little compass, and the compass has to be perfectly level, or else it just doesn't read properly. But that's what it has in there, is some stuff. But if you look, if I take this out without dropping the knife on my leg, motherfucker, stuff's stuck in there. It's because this bag. There's the sheath. You see how deep, hollow that is, and if you look at the blade, that's basically, yeah, like I said, was right there is where it ends. I don't trust this knife at all to not break on me when I'm trying to chop stuff. It's what it's gonna do. It's a nice knife. I like it. Other than I gotta clean it and polish it or do whatever the hell people do. I'm not really. I just like having knives. I'm not as like cleansy with my guns. My knives are gonna get destroyed. They're gonna get dinged up. I just don't want my guns to get dinged up. So that's so far I'm doing with it. Now this knife, the reason why I like it is my Mossy Oak Bowie. This is a nice one. It's Mossy Oak. I like the top of it. It's nice. It's really sharp in comparison to all my other knives that are like full length. This is why I like it. It goes the full length. Blade goes the full length of the handle. There's no stopping of the blade. It's a full piece. It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna break easy. I like this. Is what if I needed to camp out in the woods and take a big knife with me. This is the one I take. It's such a nice knife. It's sharp. Like, I take my hatchet with me and my machete and stuff like that. But this is like, if I had a Bowie knife, hell yeah, this is what I take. I love this fucking knife. Only problem is, that I've noticed, is, I've used it a bit, and then the sheath is super nice. Not the sheath, the fucking handle. The wood handle, it's super comfy. It's the most comfy fucking full length knife I have. That's a solid piece. You know, it's super freaking nice. Only problem is, can't even go. You can go in here. Hear that? Somehow the handle got loose, and I gotta figure out how to. I don't know how to fucking tighten it or get it like to work. I don't know what to do with that. All I know is it really sucks. Because it's super nice, but it feels like it's getting loose, and it wasn't like that. I haven't touched this knife in like 2.5 or 3 months. And it was perfectly fine. It didn't make that kind of rattle noise. But now it does. And it really sucks because I'm afraid the handle's going to fall off. And I don't want it to fall off. That's the last thing I want because this knife's super nice. I got this knife for $14, believe it or not. It was on a clearance. Nobody wanted it. Its original price was $30 to $40. Super nice. It's really nice. I like it. It's super sharp. It holds its edge pretty freaking nice. I've chopped some wood with it, like what is it, 3-inch wide tree, chopped right down the middle for about 1.5 feet. It did, and I haven't sharpened the blade since then, and it's still just as sharp as when I got it. It is very sharp, and I am in love with this knife. This one is like, it's my favorite looking pocket knife. Well, not actually, it's my second favorite. I'll show you my first. And I love this knife because it's just, it's gold, dude. I fucking love that. I love the handle. It's actually really comfortable to hold. I've used it a fair amount. It's like, so this is a gun store in Maine called Good Life. Good Life Guns, and they have such cheap fucking knives that hold their edge and that are super nice. They have some that are more expensive. Like this one that I want there that's called We Are the People. It's $100, but they have a bunch of these cheap knives like this for like This was $6. $6, about $6.15, something like that, or $6.10 after tax. It is nice. It is spring assisted. Let's see if I don't cut myself again. Spring assisted. Most of their knives there that you get for $6 are going to be spring assisted knives, and they're super nice. Some of them have window breakers. This one doesn't. None of the ones I have them. Because I don't like those knives as much because they don't look as visually appealing. They basically are sold because of their whole we can break windows thing, but they're not really appealing knives in my opinion. That's 100% my opinion. And I got this guy. This is my favorite. It's black with silver on the side. The best spring-assisted knife I have. It's the Tanto blade. I've used this one so much, and I have not had to sharpen it at all. This thing would cut through it'd cut through. If I had to, it'd cut some good shit without any struggle at all. Haven't had to sharpen it. It is like the best knife, in my opinion, that I have. For a pocket knife, especially. Super nice. I love the blade it has. I have not had to worry about the sharpness on it. I have cut through because I work at a hardware store. I've had to cut through cardboard with it. I've had to cut through plastic with it. And I've cut through a lot of cardboard and a lot of plastic with it. And that's stuff that typically, because I have like a little carpenter's folding pocket knife with a little replaceable blade. Well, those blades aren't going to stay sharp for very long. But they are. This thing is sharper than they are, from my experience with it. And it just keeps its edge. It has not lost its edge. I have to replace those blades. It's a double-sided blade. I have to replace it at least once a week. Replace the blade. This thing I haven't even had to sharpen. It was been where I spent 3 weeks cutting non-stop with this thing. Still sharp as ever. I'm not gonna test it because I'm not gonna cut myself again. I've been cutting myself a lot with knives lately, especially with brand new ones. So far though, I love this fucking knife. It is so fucking awesome.